now that you used to be a journalist, now you're a founder, how has that changed your approach to contacting media now?
Yeah, so a big part of it was writing a long time ago, having the right relationships with folks, making sure that you don't interact with journalists any other different way than you interact with anyone else in an industry, making sure you're there for them when it comes to the stories that they're trying to write, be that subject matter expert in the room if it's a deep topic and try to give that balanced perspective without like shilling yourself too much that you're like the answer to all their problems. And then like when you have something interesting enough, feeling comfortable enough with a journalist to talk to them about if it's their coverage area, to provide something for them that would make sense to actually get out to the world. So just like treating people like they're people, I think was always like the right thing to do. But yeah, my journey, I started as a writer, got me into the space, really helped me understand what was going on, became a founder, and now on the venture side. So it's like a full bunch of quests in a bunch of different areas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For sure. So I guess the next question is, are you feeling bullish or bearish right now? I mean, I want to ask everybody that just to see.
I think trying to keep the optimism, trying to keep bullish at the same time, because a lot of it's going to be like, I think bear markets are a good way to flush things out that didn't make sense. So it's kind of bullish on like what is to come from this, because everything in terms of gems in the space have been kind of crafted during bear markets. So it's been a nice time for things to incubate. You have a lot of different tailwinds that are coming, like the whole kind of AI wave that's coming around the space. So seeing what comes out of that honestly just keeps me kind of optimistic in that way.
Well, what advice would you give to journalists that maybe are trying to take the pivot into building their own companies?
Oh yeah, never be afraid. I had no idea how any of this worked. I didn't have any background. My background was in writing and literature. I had no idea how to be a founder. I didn't have any family who were entrepreneurs, but really learning from, I'd say actually for journalists, learning from the folks that they cover. You have access sometimes to founders who you're covering in different lights, folks that you get information from in terms of just like about certain subjects that you tap into. These are the same folks that could actually help you along your journey, because I owe a lot of my founder and entrepreneurial journey to the people that I started talking to, like, how'd you do this? Because I have no clue what the hell's going on.
Hey, I know it's been a while. He said he hasn't been a journalist technically for 9 years, but when you were a journalist, I know times are a little bit different. What was your pet peeve from PR agencies, or what was the things that you quite enjoyed?
The pet peeve was mostly a lot of like covering endless project launches, like just endless project launches every single day.
It's not that different then.
No, especially during the 2017 ICO era. I wasn't a huge fan of. But it was nice because a lot of folks were willing to share that excitement back in the day, because that was like very frontier time, 2016, 2017, and people were really like open about ideas, like really trying to like bend reality in different ways to bring things to life that really weren't traditional and all. So that was the fun part, but the bad part was like all the ICO era projects that were like endlessly like trying to shill an ICO. Bring something to the table that's really important, try to make an impact besides just an ICO. I think it was like where I hope it really goes from there.
For sure. Well, do you want to introduce yourself? Because we didn't get to that part at the beginning, and I want to make sure that you can share your project that you're working on now as well.
Yeah, I'm Rocco. I was founder of a company called Spruce ID. We work on mobile driver's licenses and authentication using blockchain wallets. And now I'm at a firm called Ethereal Ventures, and we love working with early stage founders. So, yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.